What is a dinosaur? Dinosaurs roamed Earth for over 150 million years. Their mysteries died out. These reptiles vary from fierce killers to gentle plant eaters. Lifelike models help us to imagine what they look like. Lizard legs. Like modern reptiles, most dinosaurs had scaly skin, a long tail, teeth, and claws. Today's reptiles have legs that splay sideways. Dinosaurs had straight legs directly below their bodies. Feathered legs. It is likely that not all dinosaurs died out 65 million years ago. Some small feathered dinosaurs may have survived. So today's birds probably descend from them. Motherly love. Clues to how dinosaurs behave come from today's reptiles. Crocodiles are survivors from prehistoric times. They feed their babies and protect them. Some dinosaurs probably did this too. Creature features. Dinosaurs had different features to equip them for survival. Meat-eating dinosaurs had sharp teeth and claws for hunting. Some plant eaters grew to vast sizes. Others had natural weapons. Dinosaur times. The age of the dinosaur is known as the Mesozoic era. This stretched from 248 to 65 million years ago. It divides into three separate time spans: the Triassic, the Jurassic, and the Cretaceous. Triassic world. At the start of the Mesozoic era, the continents were joined together into one supercontinent, Pangaea. This was surrounded by a massive ocean called Pangaea. Jurassic. Over millions of years, Pangaea split into two continents, Gondwana and Laurasia. As these drifted apart, different groups of dinosaurs evolved on each continent. Cretaceous world. The continents continued to drift apart and Earth began to look like it does today. The vast mountain ranges of the Andes and the Rockies were formed. Skeletons. A skeleton tells a story. Teeth or bony beaks give information about what dinosaurs probably ate. Features such as horns show how they defended themselves. Small brain cases tell us which dinosaur had small brains. Spiky plant eater. A late Jurassic dinosaur, Stegosaurus, was probably about 3 meters high. It had bony plates along its back. Its spiky tail was flexible and most likely used to defend. Small sprinter. A fossilized skeleton so that Coelophysis had long legs for its small size. It was 3 meters long and could run fast. Bird-like dinosaur. A fossilized skeleton of Strophe or Mimus shows that it had features in common with today's ostrich. These include a small head with a narrow beak, a long neck, and powerful hind limbs. Jurassic giant. The longest of all the dinosaurs, sauropods like Diplodocus, had small skulls containing small brains. Despite its length, Diplodocus weighed no more than 2 large elephants. Horned head. The late Cretaceous Triceratops was hunted by Tyrannosaurus rex. It probably used its horn to defend itself. A plant eater, it had a tough toothless beak. Massive meat eater. Meat eaters like the Tyrannosaurus rex had massive jaws. They could open these extra wide to swallow large mouthfuls of flesh. Different dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are divided into two main groups according to the hip bones. Some had hips like a lizard's and other had hips arranged like a bird's, lizard-like. This group includes two-legged meat eaters such as Tyrannosaurus rex, as well as plant-eating sauropods like Diplodocus. Bird bones. All bird-hipped dinosaurs were plant eaters. Some of the world's familiar faces of the dinosaurs are found in this group. Dinosaur world. The dinosaurs' world was hot and sunny, like today's tropics. There were areas of desert and forests of conifers and ferns. Later, the first flowering plants appeared, feeding on ferns. No grass grew in the prehistoric landscape. Many types of ferns thrive on the forest floor. Stegosaurus munched on ferns and sea cones. Insect survival. Some familiar insects fluttered in prehistoric skies. Modern dragonflies look very much like this fossilized dragonfly, which lived 140 million years ago. Cycads. While dinosaurs ruled the world, palm-like plants called cycad were plentiful. They still grow in some parts of the world today, although they are very rare. Flower feast. Flowering plants, such as magnolias, first appeared in the Cretaceous period. They were probably eaten by plant-eating dinosaurs. Prehistoric puzzle. Monkey puzzle trees thrived on Earth long before the dinosaurs. Today's monkey puzzles are related to these. Mammal. One of the first small mammals, Megazostrodon, lived alongside early dinosaurs. This furry model is based on a tiny skeleton. Low life. Small meat eaters such as Comptosaurus hunted lizards and insects. They ran fast, chasing their prey through low-growing plants. Little and large. Dinosaurs are many shapes and sizes roam prehistoric Earth. They vary from small bird-like dinosaurs to the most enormous creatures ever to live on land. Largest of all were giant long-legged sauropods, mighty meat eater. Tyrannosaurus rex was one of the largest meat-eating dinosaurs. It had been tall enough to peer into an upstairs window, small but speedy. Compsognathus was the size of a turkey. It may have been small, but its long legs meant it was built for speed. It could sprint fast after prey. Skyscraping sauropods. Huge sauropods as Barosaurus could nibble leaves from treetops as tall as a 5-story building. They were so vast that nothing dared to attack a healthy adult. On the move. Dinosaurs are often thought of as lumbering creatures, 4-legged, heavy-footed types. Most likely they moved slowly, but there was also athletic dinosaurs. The fastest were probably the 2-legged ornithomimids, the ostrich-mimics. Plodding along with their huge bodies and short legs, sauropods like Saltosaurus were among the slowest of the dinosaurs. They probably never moved any faster than people walk. Fancy footwork. From footprints, it is possible to see if a dinosaur was two-legged or four-legged. They also show whether a dinosaur was running, trotting, or running. Roadrunners, like ostriches, gallimimus, had powerful legs for striding out. Unlike ostriches, they had long tails, which helped them to keep their balance. Taking the fast track, Gallimimus, meaning chicken mimic, may have been the speediest dinosaur with its light body and long legs. It could sprint away from predators. Plant eaters. Sauropods was the biggest plant eaters ever to walk the earth. Most lived during the Jurassic period. Smaller plant-eating dinosaurs flourished before and after these giants existed. Beak-billed. Hadrosaurs had duck-like beaks for ripping up vegetation. They had more than 40 rows of teeth. They probably ate pine needles, seeds, twigs, and low leafy plants. Ground grazer. While sauropods munched treetop greenery, other dinosaurs tackled long-growing plants. Edmontonia ate mainly ferns and mosses, tearing teeth. For stripping leafy twigs, Diplodocus had teeth right at the front of its jaws. Perhaps this sauropod ate conifers, cycads, ferns, and tree ferns. Hungry herds. Some plant-eating dinosaurs from herd. There was safety in numbers, and they could warn each other of predators. They may also have traveled together to find food. Forest friends. Giant herds of hadrosaurs, such as Carnivorosaurus, roam through the Cretaceous forests. They had hooved fingertips for wading through swamps. Warning call. The hadrosaur Parasaurolophus had a long, hollow head crest. It probably blew through this to make honking noises. In this way, it could warn the rest of the herd of any danger. Horn defense. Herds could have used group defense tactics. Triceratops may have formed a circle for protection, turning their horns outwards to face an attacker, following the tail in the front. Some herds of plant-eating dinosaurs may have trudged vast distances to find good grazing land. Herds of Pachyrhinosaurus may have walked from Canada to northern Alaska each spring to feed on large leaf plants. Meat eaters. During the Cretaceous period, gigantic meat-eating dinosaurs ruled the land. Other creatures had to be on their guard against these ferocious hunters. King of the reptiles, Tyrannosaurus rex was one of the biggest meat eaters to ever live on Earth. Fearsome fish eater, Suchomimus, was a vast fish-eating dinosaur with a head like a crocodile. It probably waded out into rivers and lakes to catch fish with its jaw or clawed hands. Crocodile smile, like Suchomimus, Baryonyx lived near water and ate fish. As well as snappy jaws, Baryonyx had a large curved claw for spearing fish. Scary skull. A relative of Tyrannosaurus rex, Albertosaurus, was a frightening sight. It has enormous curved teeth, and it could move quickly after its prey. Pack hunters. Some of the smaller meat-eating dinosaurs snapped up prey such as lizards, small mammals, or eggs. Others probably ganged up in packs to overpower larger victims. Hunting in this way demanded teamwork and intelligence. Terrible talon. Velociraptor had a large sharp claw on the second toe of each hind foot. Held off the ground for walking, the claw could sweep out like a flick knife to slash prey. Pack attack. Savage hunters, Velociraptor may have used group tactics to single out and attack victims. Raptors were well equipped to kill with sharp claws, toothy jaws, and agile bodies. These intelligent dinosaurs may have circled and ambushed their prey as lions do. Defend or die. All was not over for Protoceratops. Its sharp beak was a useful weapon, as it charged its enemies like a small rhinoceros. Successful scavengers. Coelophysis. A coelophysis was a nimble meat-eating dinosaur that lived and hunted in packs. They were not fussy eaters and snapped up any creature that they were able to swallow. Present-day packs. Today's pack animals perhaps hunt in the same way as Velociraptor. In a wolf pack, some members herd while others lie in wait to ambush prey. Tough tactics. Plant-eating dinosaurs were particularly at risk from predators. They need protection from hungry meat eaters like this huge Dinosaurus. Some had heavy coats of armor. Others made weapons of their claws, tails, or horns. Sharp thumb. Iguanodon was a peaceful plant eater, but it could use its spiky thumb to stab its enemy if attacked. Terrible tails. Euophthalus probably swung its hefty tail club from side to side. Whippy weapon. Barosaurus may have used its long tail to lash out at its enemies. Weighted protection. Stegosaurus was the huge dinosaur about the length of a truck. To put off predators, it had very tough skin and pointed bony plates. Camouflage. The coloring of dinosaurs is unknown, but there are clues from today's animals. Dinosaurs were probably colored and patterned for camouflage in their habitat. Lying in wait. Some meat-eating dinosaurs may also have a green or brown scaly skin. By blending into the background, they could sneak up on prey. See how this huge hunting crocodiles looks like a log. Scaly story. Dinosaur scales did not overlap. They fitted together like footholes. Sometimes small scales surrounded larger ones. Fading into forest. Large plant eaters like Iguanodon probably had green scaly skin. Prowling predators had found them hard to spot among the forest ferns. Looking leafy, today's lizards also have scaly skins, like Iguanodon. This iguana lives in leafy surroundings. Its emerald green scales hide it from predators in its rainforest home. Predator in disguise. Velociraptor may have a leopard-like coloring. A light sandy skin will match its desert habitat, while spots bulk up its outline. Courtship. In the animal world, the strongest or more splendid-looking male had the best chance of attracting a female. Some dinosaurs may have challenged one another to trials of strength. Others showed of quest or fears. Hard case. Pachycephalosaurus, the thick-headed lizard, had a dome of thick bone on top of its head. Rival males may have head-butted or nodded to threaten each other. Fantastic frills. Male pentaceratops have larger frills than the females. They are decorative, and males probably show them to attract a mate or frighten rival males. Spiky skull. The vast neck frill of the spiked lizard. Styracosaurus was fringed with 6 spines. Males may have used these to impress females. Colorful crests. Coryphosaurus had tall head crests. They were hollow and helped produce trumpeting calls. Males' tall crests may also have scared off rival males and impressed the females. Locking horns. Like some dinosaurs, certain male mammals today seek to impress potential males with displays of strength. Rams lock horns and try to push each other backwards. The one losing ground finally slinks away from the winner. Battle of the boneheads. In dinosaur herds, male faced a lot of competition to win a mate. The strongest male were the most likely to be chosen father young. Pachycephalosaurus males perhaps battled it out head to head. Nets and nurseries. Like most reptiles, dinosaurs laid eggs. Baby dinosaurs developed inside the egg. Some dinosaurs were carrying parents. Others laid their eggs, then left their babies to fend for themselves. Eggs and nests. Lots of dinosaurs laid their eggs in nests. Some nests were simple pits dug into the earth, whilst others were built with mud. The egg shells were brittle like those of birds' eggs, so that baby dinosaurs could break through them to hatch. Okay, we're halfway through. Parental protection. This oviraptor died wrapped around her nest. She may have been trying to protect her brood. It is likely that she was smothered by wet sand. This probably happened during the rainstorm more than 80 million years ago. Happy families. Leon and Sora may have nested together in big groups like some seabirds do today. There is safety in numbers. After the eggs hatched, the parents probably looked after their babies for several months. It is likely they kept them in warmth and protected them from predators. High flyers. While dinosaurs roamed the land, the skies were ruled by flying reptiles called pterosaurs. Large pterosaurs most likely flew over water, swooping down to catch fish. Smaller ones probably snapped up insects in the air, giant in the sky. The biggest flying animal that ever lived, Quetzalcoatlus, may have lived as much as a large human being. To support its weight, this late Cretaceous pterosaur had a wingspan like that of a light aircraft. Soaring over the sea, gliding over the late Cretaceous sea, Pteranodon had no need to flap its wings once in flight. It had a long bony head crest, bat wings. Like modern-day bats, pterosaurs had wings of leathery skin that stretched between their legs and finger bones. Their bodies had also been fairy. Skydiving. A Jurassic pterosaur, Dimorphodon, flapped its wings to fly. It most likely skimmed the seas, perhaps diving after fish like puffins do today. Warm in all weather. To keep warm, the late Jurassic swordies seem to have a thick, hairy coat. This is unusual for reptiles who normally have scales, while mammals have hair. Under the waves. The world was much warmer when the dinosaurs lived, and there were no icebergs in the seas. No dinosaurs lived underwater, but prehistoric ocean brim with a variety of other weird and wonderful reptiles. Speedy swimmer. Ichthyosaurus means fish lizard. These reptiles looked like dolphins but swam like sharks, flicking their strong tails from side to side. They gave birth to live young underwater. Fearsome hunter. Leopolodon had vast, powerful jaws that snapped shut on its unfortunate victims. Shark survivor. Shark has existed for millions of years. They have swum in the world's oceans before, during, and after the times of the dinosaurs. Giant sea serpent. Elasmosaurus had 2 pairs of flippers. It flapped like these wings to glide through the water. Females probably came ashore to lay their eggs in sand, risking dinosaur attacks. Brain power. A simple way to measure intelligence is compare the size of the brain to the size of the body. The cleverest dinosaurs had bigger brains in relation to their body size than less intelligent dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. Sauropods were among the least intelligent of the dinosaurs. They had vast body but tiny heads, with space for only a small brain. Not so clever. Dinosaurs most likely did not have the brain powers of today's mammals and birds. Roaming Earth for millions of years, they still had enough brain power for successful survival. The cleverest of them all. Compared to other dinosaurs, small hunters like Troodon had large brains in relation to their body size. Troodon probably used its intelligence to hunt in packs. Death of the dinosaurs. Hundreds of different dinosaurs roamed Earth 75 million years ago. Yet 10 million years later, all but their descendants of the birds died out. What happened is still uncertain. Huge hollow. An enormous crater hidden in the Gulf of Mexico was caused by a giant asteroid hitting Earth. The impact occurred 65 million years ago, at the same time that the dinosaurs disappeared. It dramatically changed the Earth's atmosphere and may well have led to the death of the dinosaurs. Deadly impact. The asteroid created a vast crater, similar to this one. When it hit Earth, huge clouds of rock and dust covered the sun. These blocked out light and destroyed almost all plant life. Survival of the toughest. Some animals lived through the changes in Earth's atmosphere. Scorpions, turtles, birds, and insects were some of the ones strong enough to survive. Rare reward. Fossils are the remains of things that lived long ago. Dinosaurs' fossils are a rare find. They are usually found in rock layers that formed at the bottom of swamps, lakes, or rivers. Digging up dinosaurs. Fossilized dinosaur bones can lie hidden in ancient rock. Dinosaur detective Carpathian paleontologists search for buried fossils. Sometimes they found fossilized bones, teeth, and footprints. The most exciting finds are the whole dinosaur skeletons. Plaster protection. Paleontologists wrap the dinosaur bones in bandages and runny plaster. This sets hard, protecting the surface of the bone like plaster. Cats protect broken legs. Careful cleaning. The bones are taken to a museum where the plaster is cut away. They may even arrive still inside the rock. Cleaning bones is a skilled job. Prehistoric puzzle. Rebuilding a prehistoric skeleton from a jumble of bones is a tricky task. It is like putting together a difficult jigsaw puzzle. Buried bones. Removing dinosaur bones from a tomb of rock is a skilled job. Experts chip away carefully at the rock face to reveal bones that have not seen the light of day for millions of years. Building dinosaurs. Rebuilding a dinosaur is a lengthy process. Fossilized bones are removed from ancient rock. Experts then make a copy of these. Getting the replica of bones ready for display is quite complicated and can take a long time. Making the mold. An expert begins by carefully painting each of the fossilized bones with liquid rubber. When the rubber dries, it makes a flexible mold. Putting it all together, the molds are removed from the bones and coated in liquid plastic. This forms the outside of the replica skeleton. Filling the bones. Liquid plastic is poured inside the hollow molds. This sets into a stiff foam. Finishing touches. The outer molds are removed to reveal the replica bones. They are pieced together and painted to look like real bones. The replica skeleton is then displayed for everyone to see. Recreating the past. This life-size copy of a Brontosaurus skeleton is displayed in a New York museum. Metal rods are welded together to keep it in position. It is mounted on a supporting metal frame. The book now ends.
2期啊，好了，好，完美吧。